I was gonna wait till they.
Why the wrong face?
Oh, you do know a joke.
What do you mean to do?
Hello everyone. I just got Sebastian to bed. I got my hair wet at the end of my bath and this is just how it dried. It's a little crunchy because I had so much conditioner in it today. Anyway, hello. Maybe I should close this door so I don't have to talk so quietly, but Piggy's up here with me and waiting to go downstairs. Anyway, hello. It was Saturday. Yvonne spent the night after their concert. And so Sebastian woke up really early and was being loud. And then Yvonne was closing the doors too loud. I don't know, they had this whole conversation and experiment on trying to close the doors quiet after they got home tonight, but it's fine. It's just I wasn't planning on waking up at 7. I did stay in bed to eat something, then I showered, and then I still stayed in the bedroom in my robe on the bed until like Danny put the dog in here with me so he could leave without him going Muffy Berserker barking. And they left to go to some Middleburg festival where the band was playing and Dan was doing sound. Yvonne sent me a couple of videos. They were kind of blurry. There was one with a wagon ride. It was so blurry. And I thought Sebastian was on it or something, but I just got the high-res version and it was totally like some stranger. So I don't know. I put it in there anyway. But yeah, once I was dressed, I waited about an hour and then Jax woke up, mad that I didn't wake him because he's like, we lost an hour together. We didn't really have any plans, but he chose a breakfast place, so we went and ate. I asked him if he would take a quick walk with me, so we walked around a farmer's market that was actually closing right that minute that we got there, but that was fine because the people cleared out and normally it's just too many people for us. And we don't usually buy anything. Then we headed home and I worked on knitting a hat that his friend asked for. It's really, I drew up the pattern in a pixel art program that I usually use, but then I was lazy and I didn't put a grid on it, which I have to go into a graphics program to do that. And that was a downfall because I got the head of Rayquaza like one stitch off. So I stopped what I was doing. Like I ripped out a lot, but I wasn't going to rip all of it. His head went low. I stopped and I put the grid on so I could see what the problem is. And then I had to rip down each column where the head was and move everything over one. But I got it done. So it's fixed. So I'm kind of like itching to go back down there and knit on it a little bit more because so much of the day was spent fixing it. But I did make progress because I just started this late last night and there's like 16 centimeters, 3.5 inches, I don't know. But I had to wait for a very long time for Sebastian to come home for dinner because Dan messaged in the afternoon saying he's probably going to drop him off for dinner at home. I'm like, okay. And then he ended up messaging me at like 5:30 saying, oh, we ended up at a friend's house. I don't know when I'll bring him home. I'm like, okay, are you feeding him? He's like, well, he's having snacks. And then an hour later, it's like 6:30. I'm like, I'm just gonna make dinner for Jax and I, cause like, it's like He's like, I'm gonna be there soon. I must have left like right then because it was like a solid 20 minutes. But then they got home, so I tried to wait. I was already starting when they got home. I was just making quick stuff like frozen veggies and protein patties. I had leftover mac and cheese for Sebastian. So he came in. I had to wash off that frightful face paint. Apparently the lady does a beautiful job if you want like a tiger. If you say Minecraft, she's like, I'm sorry, what is that? And Yvonne apparently showed a picture of a creeper, and in her mind she was like, okay, it's green with a mustache. Sorry. It was so frightening. He sent me that photo with no context. And we were walking at the farmer's market. It was so sunny, I couldn't really see my phone. I'm like, what was that? I'll look from the car, and I get in the car, I'm like, what on earth? And I just, the whole drive home, I was doing the like voice to speech Siri text conversation, like, WTF was that supposed to be, period, question mark. That's how I talked to Siri. When he told me it was Minecraft, I'm like, oh my. Yeah, thank goodness for Cetaphil. I got it cleaned off. I couldn't get around his eyes because he was squinting so much, so it looks like he has green eyeshadow on. He's like, I like it. I look like a demon. Anyway, they went back out. I think Danny was dropping off Yvonne. I don't know how late Dan will be out. Hopefully long enough to drive safely home because they're probably having beers. But apparently he's going hiking on a flat trail, not like a hiking trail. And waking up at 6 in the morning. Like, I like walking, and since it's not going to be like aggressive, I would totally go with him, but I'm not waking up at 6. I've been tired all day from waking up not naturally. Normally I wake up around 8, so it wasn't that much earlier. But to not wake up naturally, I was like awoken by all the slamming. So I'm tired. I just finished my period. I'm super anemic. I'm building that back up. I have to wake up at 5:30 on Monday. So tomorrow, I don't want to wake up at 6. So sadly, I'm not joining them. I mean, his friends are used to me not joining for anything. When they're hiking, I can't go because my heart rate goes so crazy when I'm going up and down elevations that I would slow them down and feel like a complete turd. So, yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I get that they're probably doing it because it's supposed to start raining at like 10 to 11, so they got to do it early. But yeah, I just can't. Even Yvonne was like, I can't get up there. I want one day where I can just open my eyes when they open, but I'll probably wake up when Danny gets up, but hopefully go back to sleep, because over the summer he did wake up at 6:15 on work days, and I was able to go back to sleep usually. So anyway, I'm so thirsty. I did fill my water. I was here with my mask. I just took off. In terms of my cold, I have made it 2 weeks and I have very little snot, but normally in my real life I have no snot, even from allergies. Maybe my nose will be a little damp inside, and I can still like several times a day blow my nose and have clear snot come out. So it's not gone all the way because I wouldn't have that much, but that is just the way it is. Nobody ever believes me. I'm like, if you give me your cold, I will be sick for 2 weeks. That's just how my body is. And once again, but I'm almost better. I just really don't want anything else, and I feel like between the anemia and just getting over the cold, thank God it was just snot. I bet my immune system is low, so we've been doing this. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick this video in and export in a little bit. I was really full, but now I feel like I'm hungry, so that's weird. I don't know. I didn't have a big dinner, so maybe I'll have something. And we'll see tomorrow. Probably won't do very much, but we'll see. We'll see. Goodbye. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.